Okay, B Mort back. I'm going to try to make a shorter video this time. Another tutorial. This one will be covering some of the things I missed the last time, like diplomacy and ship design. But I'm also going to just start a new game and play how I normally do. But this time I'll probably just play at the normal speed that I would play until we make contact with some new alien races, and then we'll go into the different race screens and show you all of that. So starting a new game, I'm going to do a small galaxy, do all the races. And this time we're going to be the Bylons. No, I like hearing from those guys, so we'll be the Tarlish. Okay, I just go into my home system. Aren't any other planets there, that sucks. I'm going to build a new colony and a scout. And get that going. So yeah, well, there's a wormhole, so I will send my scout through the wormhole and my colony ship to that red star. And we will pick our research. Sometimes when I have an asteroid belt in my home system, this will be one of my first choices, so that I can build one of those. Instead, we're going to focus on exploration again. Unique world. Sweet. Tech discovered. That was the one we were working on. That's an awful planet. But exploring until we meet another race, and it looks like we're about to. It's Bylon's home system. Salinar. Colonize. It's going to have an outpost at that jungle world, or it's colonized. Hello, we are the Bylon Collective. It's a nicer greeting than I usually get from those guys. So, when you get to this, you can either just exit out and not talk to them, or if you hit this button, it'll take you to the dialogue, the diplomacy screen. So you're talking with them. You can, if you have a spy, you can look at the intelligence. So it says we need a spy network. But if you just go to discuss, you can decide what to trade. We just barely met these people. Maybe they'd be interested in sharing exploration data. Negative. So they don't want to do that. So I don't want to bug them too much right now. We're just going to hold off a little bit. And it looks like we met another race. The Ameoli. Colonized. Oh, jeez. Colonized the Baron and explored the Terran. I did that opposite of what I wanted. I just settled on the moon instead of Earth, basically. Oh well. You are another weak race that the swarm will devour. They are unfriendly. Hence the unfriendly greeting. Why have you come before us? Well, maybe we can just offer them our exploration data and a technology. See how that increases our... The swarm will see what it can do with this. Thank you. Still unfriendly. Let's build a spy network for the unfriendly ones. Okay, and it looks we'll probably go to war with one of them, so maybe we should go into the ship design at this point. when you research stuff, some of those things are ship components, like shields, or this one's a good one, extended hull. It makes it so you can increase the component space by 50. The targeting ones make it so you can actually hit stuff, or increases your chance. All the weapons, the torpedoes, the bombs, or all the beam weapons, they're all part of different things you can put on your ships. And we definitely want to add more. I had just thought up of a couple more weapons that would be fun to have in the battle scene. So hopefully in updates to come, you'll get more variety of how to load out your ships. So we'll work on force fields. And then we'll go into the ship design screen. And you can go into that design screen at any planet in the production, and it's just right here. So you can click on ships, and these are all the different ships you can build. But you can design what is actually on each ship. So you go into the ship design, pick which one you want to change, or you can make a new one. Like say I want to make a small bomber, so you can make a bomber, and maybe the bomber wouldn't have anything except bombs on it. That way you could totally bomb a planet, but if this thing gets into a battle, it's not going to be able to do anything. It doesn't have any shields, has weak armor, it doesn't even have a beam weapon or a torpedo. And I guess what I'd probably do is take away one bomb, okay, take away 2 bombs, and then add a laser. So at least it can shoot. And then we can save that one. Now you have the Imperial, which is your level 1 ship, and it comes with lasers and just a lot of lasers and a few bombs, or you have the bomber that comes with 15 bombs and just 1 laser. So you can design ships like this for different purposes. Do another one. This one will be our main attack ship, but we don't have any different armors, no shields. I hate designing ships right at the beginning of the game because there's really not too much point, except I like making a bomber. So I go bomb people. So let's go back and let's make 1 non-bomb ship and then a couple bombers, and we'll go try to bomb some planets. Here's the race screen. You can click on that at any time, and this is where you can see all the different races. Sometimes when you're at war with one and you're kicking their butt and they just keep bugging you that they want peace, for any reason you don't want to hear from them anymore, you can click on this, and you will no longer get any messages from those races. Or say you don't want to hear from these guys, but you don't want to hear from those, you can turn them on and off. So that's how you show/block AI proposals. And this one is the auto attack prompt. If you are, it says this setting will automatically be turned on when war is declared, which is nice. But sometimes you don't want to be notified that there's a warship at one of your places because you're friends with them and you trust them. You can turn it off, and it won't ask you if you want to attack. So those are just 2 convenient options that you can turn on and off. Hopefully we can add tons of different options like that. Not to make the game even more complicated, but to be able to make it so you can customize how you play. Let's see. But I could keep scouting. I could go all sorts of places. I don't have any ships. This is not good. I was just going to ask those people, that barren world that I built in their place has been taken. It is time for your extermination. War declared. That's messed up. And we met the Southrons. We have been forewarned of meeting such creatures as you. No, they don't like me either. Alright, so these guys are gonna die. We've just finished the spy network for them, so let's build this and then the bombers. And let's go check that out. The spy network. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. Intelligence. We don't know a whole lot about them. Those actually have a couple different technologies, and it's cool to have intelligence on a race, and you can know what they have. You know, the ships. It just gives you a little better idea where your standing is with them. And I think we might not have it now, but eventually we want to make it to where you can randomly assign perks. So you might not know what bonuses they have. And then you make a spy network, you can figure out what bonuses they have assigned. They're at war with us and allied with no one. Alright, let's build those ships. Oh yeah. I forgot I was on the second to hardest difficulty, which was a bad idea for showing off diplomacy. Because everybody hates me. Okay, we're building bombers like crazy. I'm going to buy the next one. See, I went through all those screens just to get to it, when I could have just hit this one, and this one. Or even trade treaty. I thought, oh, sure, why not? Okay, so we entered into a trade treaty with them. When you enter into a trade treaty, it will hurt your income for a little bit, but then it'll go away. See right there, it says -61. After a while, you'll start making even more money than you would have without the treaty. So in the long run, it's worth it, but for a little while, it's costly. So I guess they do like me. So let's discuss. Share exploration data and sign a non-aggression pact. So here it shows you what you're offering, what they're offering with the blue. So treaties and pacts and stuff will have it on both colors on both sides. Whereas if you're just giving them something, it's only on your side. So that's a pretty sweet deal. I'm pretty sure they'll accept that. What? Fine. Okay. I really thought they'd say yes. Hard difficulty's hard. Okay, I'm ready for war. Except I'm going to buy one more bomber. See, I could have just clicked on that button and then buy the bomber. Except I didn't need to because it was one turn. But that's the nice thing. If you get used to using the right buttons, it makes just the game faster and easier to play. Okay, this isn't going to end well, but it'll be how we end the tutorial. How have you survived for so long? You know what? Well, these guys are screwed. I don't want to go up against the torpedo turrets on their home world, because my ships kind of suck. But at least I can bomb this beautiful Terran world into submission. I hit the wrong button. My brother likes that extreme bomb one, or it just drops everything. I like that. Do that instead. That planet's gone. And now they're attacking my homeworld. And I'll show you why I didn't want to go against torpedo turrets. Usually not the best idea to attack the home system right away. Torpedo turrets are pretty strong. I'll take out these little level 1 combat ships. I'll take out 2 of them. Yeah, I took out 2 of them. Alright, colony at Tarlinium 1 has been repelled in invasion. I lost 9 troops. They almost took my capital. Right here, I have 8 troops left. This right here is how well your troops can defend at that world, and that's a pretty high number based on, you know, different buildings you have. Like this gives you +5. My race perks give me more. Like, let's see, put it at the bottom. Yeah, +7 for ground combat, +5 for ground combat, defensive. So that's what saved me. They almost took my capital, and that would have been game over because this place is just a molten world. Let's bomb one more world just to make ourselves feel a little better. And why it's nice to have this is if you're here to destroy them, you can just drop that. But if I want to hit this until they have no more troops left, I can do it until, oh, okay, no more troops left, and then I can hit the button to invade. But I don't have any troop carriers, so I can't invade, so I just... And that world's gone too. Yeah, they just took my home world. And because they took my home world, I no longer have any combat points. Because they took my start on my shipyards and my colony, which both gave me combat points. Now I'm -8 combat, -10 food. I'm in heavy debt. Yeah, so this game's over. I wonder if yeah, your empire has fallen. The empire's population has died off. And game over. I guess that's the end of the tutorial. I hope that helped a little more with any of the other things. And I will keep making these if they're helpful. Thanks.